Hello everyone, I'm Penrose776. Welcome to Aether Raids. Who would have guessed? Aether Raids. Mix up for this week is Duo Askr. It's Duo Askr bonus season. Duo Askr has great support with the whole Harmonic skills and the times pulse for everyone, and with Arvel on the team, really high res stats, so we're not getting savored, we're not getting eliminated. The enemy team Bridal Fjorm +1, Humaria Yuri +3, Regan +10, and Jorina +10. Actually, there's one more. Full Lilith. I don't know where I'm going with this. Okay, trying a little bit of poke, testing out the traps. One fake, one real. So they now know which of the remaining traps is real as well, and that lets them go straight up there with Jorina. Can't take down Flora. Hidden run back away. Stayed away from the left side, which is sensible. However, we'll see how far we're getting. Not far enough.
Here's a taste.
And that is one obliterated Fjorm. Goodbye, Fjorm. The rest of the team pulls forward. Now, we did only scratch off one unit there, so keep playing. Saber Shell takes down Flora. Was that loud to you guys as well? That sounded loud to me, louder than normal. Jorina has enough damage to take out Arvel. Marianne down as well by the looks of it. That leaves... Who does that leave? That leaves... Well, Duo Askr is up... Don't know why they quit there. Don't know why they quit, but I mean, I'll take it. Next up here. Who are we looking at? We're looking at Duo Sigurd +1. Harmonic Mia, Regan +10, Humaria +5, Safer +10 already, and Valoria +9, paired with Harmonic Mia. So Mia all pre-charged and ready there. Let's see where they're going with this. And the answer, it looks like, is up the left side. Probably planning to go on turn 3 alongside their Bolt Tower. There it is. Bolt Tower. Very, very silly. And, well, let's see how much damage this does. Yeah, 10. Barely kills even with Bolt Tower. Now that is giving them a very good setup for carrying on here. Because, yeah, against everything else, they still do a pretty reasonable amount of damage, and more splash damage, so Valoria in next. Oh, you can't Galeforce that, buddy. +9, I think. Were they +9? But whatever number they were at, it's not big enough to beat through Edelgard. Galeforce attempt failed, and a surrender. Alright, next battle. We are looking here at Safer. That's Naga. Brave Dimitri +10. Astrid +1. Elamine +1. And Humaria +2. And you know what I'm suddenly realizing? Brave Dimitri, because Duo Askr's there, I kind of forgot to bring our team's usual Dimitri defeat trees, so we may have issues. we may have issues, yeah. I mean, Duo Askr might be able to do something, who knows, but for the time being, we've got to rely on... Well, Marianne looks like she might not actually be doing too badly here. That is 20 damage already. 30, 40. That's like half of Dimitri's hit points. If we could just get a dancer to hit Dimitri before he heals all the way back up. Not Dimitri, hit Marianne, that is. Askr next. 18 goes to 0, of frickin' course. Bonfire. Can we get somewhere out of this? 4. Okay. Now if you could just dance Marianne. Okay, 28 times 2. Can we go a little further this time? 8 damage. Yeah, just what we... 28 to 0? I mean, seriously. This guy's a little silly, honestly. Look, Flora's Iceberg, nothing. And Ketria comes forward. Well, we took out half his hit points, so that's pretty good, right? But pulling back, able to heal him up. Now without Ketria on the table, yeah, we're probably not getting through this, especially since Dimitri also standing in Elamine range. Yeah, Edelgard Bonfire. 34, not awful. We could dance, we could get another Bonfire.
I won't back down.
12. Somehow I feel like this one was less than the last one. This guy has speed smoke, doesn't he? Okay, another Bonfire. 3. He's down to 14, I'd like to add. He's down to 14. We got very, very close. He is, of course, probably going to heal all of that right back up again because... Oh no.
No mercy.
That's another 3. Oh, but the Aether is going to heal that 3 back up. Yeah, there's what I fully expected, and this finally takes down Edelgard, who was, until just now, doing a very good job of actually dealing with Dimitri. Now he's got bonus doubler. And our dance going not where we really needed it to.
Happy New Year!
5. And that's it, we've kind of stalled out there. He's got the choke point. And annoyingly, that gives him a free hit at Marianne as well. Marianne also one of the more useful units for dealing with Dimitri here, but no, now he's gonna go forwards, hit Askr some more. Askr also, for reference, very tanky at the moment, extremely tanky, taking half damage from this Dimitri. Unfortunately, tankiness is really not what we need right now.
Felicitations.
Because, as it is, between a tank with nothing, but a tank with great healing and another tank with great healing, they're just kind of slugging it out forever. 9. Safer Iceberg. Yeah, see? Very tanky. Not bad at all. But we kind of need units to blow stuff up on Aether raids. Otherwise, well, we lose very slowly, but we do lose very slowly. They're having to pull forwards the dancer for this because Askr is still alive somehow, and Safer can only barely do enough damage to finish the job. we could have actually been a real issue for them there if they'd lived any longer, but they didn't. Now it's just a matter of if they can grab pots, and I think they can probably grab pots, because it's not as if, yeah, it's not as if Memorable is actually stopping anything here. 1 hit point. Not gonna last. Well, okay. Lesson learned. Bring something a little higher caliber to blow up Brave Dimitri, but I've already kind of locked in the team for this season, so we can do that next season. Let's just hope we don't see any more of those. Please. Now, next battle. Actually, forget what I said. We do have one more piece of anti-Brave Dimitri tanks. I've subbed in Byleth really quick, just for Byleth reasons. Up here we have Brave Hector plus 10, Elamine plus 1, Plumeria plus 1, Safer, of course, Geralt plus 9, and Ascendant Air. Yeah, Legendary Byleth, I thought, well, has a DR piercing special, and I could swap him in without re-blessing anyone, so that's what we're doing right now. They're not putting Hector anywhere, as a matter of fact. This may be subject to change. They're putting Hector back in. Okay, they are putting him right there. You see, right there. Now, of course, this has consequences. The consequence this time is you get ovulated. Behold, the ovulation. We can probably keep going. Yep, Askr. Duo Askr funny moments. Let's hope this bonfire is big enough. Because, I mean, the tankiness is certainly nothing to sniff at, but yeah, that's plenty large enough. Okay, I was going to say, if we can't even take out Plumeria, then we maybe have mild to moderate issues. Now painting Flora coming forwards takes out Elamine as well. 3 units down. It's good to know that good old tanking doesn't work, unless it's Brave Dimitri. Next battle. Well, I recognize this kind of team. Yuri, Ninja Lyn, Safer, Duo Peony, and Plumeria plus 1. It isn't Pedersen, but I wouldn't fault you for thinking that it was. Stacking Duo Peonies on offense is a classic strategy. Only problem you've got here is that, Ninja Lyn gonna struggle a bit breaking a 2023 far save build. Alright, next. Whomst do we have here? A Shara plus 3, there we go. Plumeria plus 6, Duo Askr plus 3, Pirate Serta plus 7, good CM, Elamine plus 3, and Ascendant Fjorm plus 10. Interesting setup. Duo Askr, their ranged tank, and just using the Ascendant Fjorm to protect the backline makes a lot of sense. 18 times 4, are those numbers real? Not really. Bonfire does not kill. That means you've got issues, Askr. You will not escape. 51, big, but not big enough yet. How does Edelgard do?
Take you.
Let's just call that a tie. Well, this is very silly. And the Hardy Fighter, 0 damage in return. This, also very silly.
Happy New Year!
Okay, Bonfire might do pretty big number, actually. And that's that. Team gets healed up. They're backing off, but they've kind of exposed that Fjorm there. Well, I say exposed, she's kind of covering all the units by duty of being a far saver. So I don't know if exposed is exactly correct, but the key point is that she's probably less tanky than Duo Askr. That being said, in an Askr off, who wins, Askr or Askr?
A new year.
Closes in.
Let's call it a draw, shall we? And Catria with the Moonbow. That's some damage, alright. Probably not surviving this. But it was a solid attempt. Oh, but from the top rope, not Duo Byleth. I'm just so used to calling everything Duo. This is regular legendary Byleth. So they're not protected by fast save anymore. We've kind of started taking out the team around Duo Askr without actually taking out Duo Askr himself, but that's enough. That works. And that's victory for us. Got any more where that came from? Why, we sure do. Looking here at here we go, Ninjarin, Harmonic Azura, Naga, +2, Seliph, Brave Seliph, Air, and Safer, that is, Ascendant Air. So almost a whole horse team here, with the sole exception of Naga, who is not a horse. She is a dragon, a flying dragon, as opposed to the horse dragons, which are also a thing that definitely exist. Looks like they've got a pretty standard plan here, wanting to Seliph up the left side of the map to cause us untold problems. Yep. And because Seliph is frankly absurd, they can also get Seliph back out of there. Well, we'll see how far this one goes. It goes far enough, my friends. Goes far enough. South can do some damage here if he wants to, and want to he does.
I shall protect all.
Oof, 131, that's some damage. And again, pulling back out of range. Again, question, how far can we go? Not quite far enough to get any kills this time, but looks like they realise they're backed into a corner here. I mean, I probably could have made some plays from that point, but yeah, makes sense. Next up, we're looking at Saver, Arcane Grima, Naga, +10, Elamine, Ascendant Idunn, +8, and Regan, +2. Okay, fast saving straight off the bat here. Can't save the down Armorables. Elamine is on point, but covered by 2 saves. Arvel makes the first move. This is a hardy build, Idunn, so doing a pretty good job of tanking here. at least for now. How about against Askr? Oh, Riegus is going to soak the first hit, reducing that 0 to 0. It's the second hit you've got to watch out for. The Bonfire is medium in size. Picnic Flora coming forwards next. This is not a good matchup for Picnic Flora. Still, Iceberg, 7. We take both. Does mean we're down a far saver, and Regan can deal with Arvel here. And pushing forwards, okay. Now far saves out of the way, taking safer actions. Okay, here's the new position. Yeah, your near save is out of the action. And your fast save is looking an awful lot like they're in Byleth range.
I'm sorry.
And they didn't even have their defensive special up, so... Yep. That's what I thought. And lastly, but very much not leastly, our final match of the season. Now, up against Brave Lucina. Huh? Safer. Joe Micaiah. Winter Altina +2. 4 +3. And Duo Juma. Putting Winter Altina up front. Not covered by Duo Juma, so just flat out planning on Winter Altinaing this. Doesn't even have a Joe skill up, no Vantage going on here. This is just plain old regular Winter Altina. Buddy, I don't think this is ending well for you. It doesn't work. And Flora coming up next. That's a plus nothing, Brave Lucina. Not even fully built.
Sorry.
Don't know what the idea was. Winter Altina play might have worked back when Winter Altina first came out, back when Winter Altina was in bonus season, but today it's not happening. Well, thanks everyone. Another lovely season. Important lesson learned. Brave Dimitri exists. Please bring something that actually deals with him. Thanks everyone for showing up as normal. I like having views and comments and things. They're great. I'll see you all next time. Panos out.